Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Under the raging sun's open fire. Ain't nothing new, ain't nothing new. We all have desires. I want you to be my woman, babe. Every time you get dressed in black, you give a grown man a heart attack. I pray that good Lord will bring you back. You're my sunshine. Shoot me down and break my heart. It's the black moon rising. Ooh. You brave the side, I'll paint the picture of the black moon dancing cruise. All she wants to do is cruise. Right on, baby. And I ain't got nothing new now, baby. What's going on? Same old thing, just a different season. 100 years. The only time she gets dressed in black, taking flight, baby, count you down. On your way off without a sound. Black moon rising above the clouds. You're my sunshine, yeah. Shoot me down and break my heart. It's the black moon rising. Black moon rising. You brave the side. She wants to do is cruise. Don't cruise with me now. Right on, baby. And I ain't got nothing to do now. With the black moon dancing cruise. The captain's baby. End of the day, the rising takes place. Shoot me down and break my heart. It's the black moon rising, black moon rising. You brave the side, I paint the picture of the black moon dancing cruise. All she wants to do is cruise, go and cruise with me. Right on, baby. And I ain't got nothing to do now, baby.
Black Pumas live on KEXP.
I've got a song on my heart, baby. Keeps me grooving, steady grooving. Got a lover on my mind that keeps me wanting, steady wanting more. There's a fire, cold fire, baby. If you're in pain. way. Ooh, yes you will, yes you will. There's a fire, call a fireman. If you're in pain, baby, then call a doctor. Don't be afraid to say I need you. I will understand, help me understand it. Oh, understand. Cause I long for your loving. I can't get enough, I can't get enough of you, babe. When you tell me I can be there, you'll be there. When you love again, gonna be love again. Cause there's a fire, call a fireman. If you're in pain, baby, then call a doctor. Don't be afraid to say I need you. I will understand, help me understand. Understand. Till I'm on the other side. Smooth sailing on the other side of smooth sailing on the other side. There's a fire, call a fireman. If you're in pain, baby, then call a doctor. Don't be afraid to say I need you. I will understand, help me understand it. Oh, understand.
So good. It's Black Pumas live on KEXP, playing a sold-out show at Neumos here in Seattle tonight. We are so happy you finally made it to Seattle. Thank you so much for being here today.
You as well. We're honored. It finally happened for us. Thank you.
I feel
nice to meet you.
We feel the same way. And when I read interviews with you, Eric and Adrian, it feels like a mutual admiration society, and that the two of you were destined to meet. And I know Adrian had the bones of some songs that he was working on and was looking for a singer. And Eric, it sounds like you were doing your own thing, and people were kind of reaching out to you, and you were ignoring them. And I'm wondering what the magic was that brought the two of you together. What made lightning strike there?
Well, I think for a little while there, I'd been in Austin at this point for about maybe 2.5 years, and for a while there, you kind of just get interjected into the incestuous music community that is Austin, Texas, Austin music. That eventually you get to know some of the same producers that do different things that our friends are connected to, and like we said earlier, Adrian was working on a few of the tracks. We, had 5 on the tracks on the label. I'm sorry, the record that Adrian produced before I even entertained doing this. And it's been amazing from the first time we played the record.
Well, Eric, you have an amazing ability to inhabit a song and just bring the listener on a journey with you. And Adrian, I'm curious what it was about Eric's voice that made you realize that he was the perfect vocalist for the tracks that you'd been working on.
His voice was incredible right away when somebody, I'd never met Eric or heard of him, but a friend of mine suggested him. And my friend said, "This is the best singer I've ever worked with." I listened and was like, this is definitely an incredible vocalist, but what really kind of sealed the deal for me was the we just played a song called Fire, no pun intended, but the fire in him. He called, when he finally got back to me 2 weeks later, he called and was like singing over the phone. I honestly couldn't even hear it, but I was like, God, I just love the energy and like the passion that this guy is bringing to that. So yeah, originally we worked on some songs that I was working on that he helped me write and, you know, sing on. And we kind of took our time. We were in no rush to really do. We didn't really have a master plan, but then we started to kind of listen to his songs, and that's when we put a band together, and then that's when we started to bring in some of his songs, and that was what sort of became Black Pumas.
Well, you certainly conjure magic through your live performance, and I feel like the record has a very, very live feel, and Adrian, I'm going to guess that's due to your sorcery there, but how did the sound of the band evolve with two of you kind of doing your own thing, Adrian already getting a start on stuff? How did the sound kind of come together, and what was it like when you came to the studio and started working together?
I think when Adrian started to kind of do a little bit of his own research on me because of our mutual friend, I think that the thing that comes up all the time is that he saw genuine soul there, right? So, you know, I also, you know, I'm a big fan of, you know, guys like Neil Young and Bob Dylan and these guys. We connect on a different level musically that is like quite symbiotic in a lot of ways. That when I got the music that Adrian first sent me, it felt like I had already heard the songs before, and they just kind of they wrote themselves. And Adrian enjoyed a lot of the material that I was bringing to the table later on in the, you know, the ending of, you know, making the record for Black Pumas.
When you started writing the lyrics for the record or the songs, what themes were you wanting to explore? What kind of messages were you wanting to have in these songs?
You know, I think that the biggest thing that I'd like to reach, almost like how Albert Einstein wanted to know the thoughts of God, right? Like I write music in that way that helps me to feel a sense of forever, you know, this eternal feeling that you get when you put certain things together, certain ideas that help you just dream a little bit, you know, and not take life so seriously. You know, it's nice to do that.
Well, when you bring these songs in front of a live audience, they just react. I have friends who have been seeing you in cities all over the world, actually, across the country and in Europe, and texting me and posting about it online. I mean, they just can't get enough. And I know that you were playing these songs for quite a while, living with them before you started playing live. I know you had a residency in Austin, but before you went on the road, what's it been like to be playing these in front of an audience? And I know that the response has been incredible from your fans.
Well, it's been amazing. It's like if you can imagine kind of being a fly on the wall in someone's bathroom when they're first getting out of the shower, they got the towel on and they're dancing and doing all this craziness that they have no idea what they're doing. That's what it's like. I don't claim to be like this world-renowned like dancer or James Brown impersonator. Someone almost called me that, which confused me, but. You know, it's like I'm very, like Adrian said, like he sent me the track Fire, and I was like, man, I love this beat. It reminds me of this. I called him. I was like, dude, check this out. And, you know, it's been like that. We're just dancing in front of the mirror together, right? Like just uninhibited is where the music comes from.
When we played our first show, I had only ever seen videos of Eric playing, there's him playing guitar, kind of troubadour style, like he said, a little more folky with, you know, this same kind of feel that he has, but I didn't realize that he was even had those, you know, dance moves like he said and all that. We really just had no idea that was even going to happen. So we just, you know, took it one show at a time in Austin until we started to kind of fine tune this. And a lot of it is the help of this awesome band. You know, anything we want to throw at them, any songs they interpret, you know, the hell out of. And
I was just going to mention that it started just as the two of you, Eric and Adrian, but you've got an incredible band with you today that sound amazing, also have some wonderful dance moves. Can we meet these fine folks?
Yes, this is Angela Miller and Lauren Cervantes, the Black Pumas, I guess I should say.
They look and sound amazing.
This is Jerron Marshall on keys, Vince Chirito on bass, and Stephen Bidwell on drums.
You talk in a lot of interviews about bringing the spirit of Austin on the road and around the world with you, and I'm wondering what that means to you and why that's important to you.
Well, when I first got to Austin, I found this place called the Hope Wall, and I had met a filmmaker there who kind of did like a live music video of me playing colors. Like, kind of that's how I got to know a lot of the community there. And, so I think that in Austin, like, there's not very many places where you can go as a, like, troubadour-style guitarist, musician, with a busking team of buskers, and actually be comfortable in the process of creating and making a moment. I think Austin is maybe even underrated as far as places that is just really good for the development of the artist. I'm very thankful for it. Yeah.
Well, Eric, you have talked about your sort of nomadic existence. Since you were a child, you've moved around, and you really sort of love that. And it really sounds in interviews like you've made a home in Austin. Do you feel like this is just a pit stop for you for a while, or you just can't say?
Well, as long as I'm continuing moving, with whether I'm with a band or something else that I decide to do, I think that it's important for me to maintain a sense of mobility. But I definitely see Austin as being somewhere I can root. Yeah, for sure.
I know you got your start busking. You did that for many years. I read somewhere that you early on came up to Seattle. Do you remember where you busked here?
Oh my goodness, man! I think it was by the water somewhere. I have no idea. We had some friends. I almost caught my first fish. It was raining.
That really could be anywhere here.
I didn't catch. Yeah. It could be anywhere. But anyway, it was. Oh man.
No, I'm not putting you on the spot.
Okay,
it was a long time ago. You've been to a lot of places.
It feels amazing to do this because, like I was busking right outside. So to get choked up on that. And when we get to different places, like the reality sets in. Like I'm like, wow, we just sold out I don't know what yesterday was, 800 people. I don't know what it was, but it was really cool to have the love and the joy that music has been in my life reciprocated in appreciation and adoration from people who feel the same way. So it's really nice. Thank you. That's the best tip ever.
Well, thank you. We're so happy to be on this journey with you. We're so happy to meet so many of you. Adrian, a longtime family member here at KEXP. He's hit the stage with many groups, and we're so happy to have you here with Black Pumas. Thanks to all of you for coming. Are you going to play some more music for us?
Yeah, I'm tripping out. It's so nice to meet you.
We are, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, let's do it.
I woke up to the morning sky first. Baby blue, just like we rehearsed. When I get up off this ground, I shake the leaves back down to the brown, 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 till I'm clean. Oh. Then I walk out, be shaded by the trees, by a meadow of green, for about a mile. I'm headed to town, 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 in style, with all my favorite colors right on, all my favorite colors, yes, right, my sisters and my brothers, see them like no other, all my favorite colors, oh God. It's a good day to be, a good day for me, a good day to see my favorite colors, colors. And my sisters and my brothers, they see them like no other, all my favorite colors. Now take me to the other side, where the baby blues birds fly. gray clouds, a white walls, a blue skies. We gon' fly, feel alright. Black Pumas help me feel alright. Now we gon' they shimmer like a the least I can say I anticipate a homecoming parade as we renegade at the moment. Rain on this death, but on my favorite colors, yes sir. All my favorite colors, right down in the floor. My sisters and my brothers, see them like no other. All my favorite colors, it's a good day to me, a good day for me, a good day to see my favorite colors. My sisters and my brothers, they see them like no other. Oh, my favorite color. Oh, my. Again. Now we gon' they sound like a the least I can say I anticipate a homecoming parade as we renegade in the moment. Right on.
Black Pumas live on KEXP. I think it's fair to say I've listened to that song hundreds of times, and I just got goosebumps hearing it live for the first time. That was incredible. You got one more?
got your number lonely. October 33. I wear it on my soul's back like fair. And I can hear the brass ring. I hear it in the nosebleeds where you once felt a cold breeze. Think it was Halloween. I've got your number lonely. October 33. That's a cold fact. Fair. So baby, hold me down like you know how, darling. Hold me now like you feel my reply. I've got your number. Yes, I do. I've got your number lonely. October 33. Your love's my only good thing. Fair. So help me hear the birds sing. I'll help you capture your dream. Let's see it in the present. Try to let it be, yeah. So I've got your number lonely. October 33. I'm knocking at your door, baby, like fair. If you hear the band play, then listen to my heart say that it's gonna be a good day. October 33. I've got your number, baby. And you, down in the back, I'm sitting over your head. Yes, I do.
son. Where'd you find this?